9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. We'll start with Monday night's results from Super Nationals, starting with Sport Mod feature number 1. Picking up the win, the 151 Tyler Bannister. Second, the 93 of Hunter Londecker. Third, the T23 Tony Olson. Fourth, Cole Sacco in the 75. Fifth, the 80th of Trey Rogers. Sixth, the 25S of Alex Smith. Robbie Tom in the 11T was 7th. 8th and final transfer directly to the main was 11R Braden Richards. 9th, Taylor Cool in the 2K. 10th was the 27G of Cameron Gruber. 11th, the 1-14 of Brian Schrage. 12th, the 12K of Colton Keel. Brady Hilmer in the 22 junior was 13th. 14th, the CB25 of Chris Burke. Dakota Gerard in the 0 was 15th. 16th, the 7V Carter Vandenberg. 17th, Spencer Galloway in 35. Cody Rass in the 14R was 18th. 19th, Troy Bain in the 2. 20th, Les Lundquist, 96. The rest did not finishes or disqualifications. 21st, the 1 junior Joe Reitz. Josh Barnhart in the 5150 was 22nd. 23rd, the 69 ER of Ryan Reed. Bill Wagner in the 79W was 24th. 25th, the 01S and Hunter Smith. Jacob Arp in the 10A was 26th. 27th was Tyler Fry. 28th was the 95N of Garrett Nelson. Disqualified, credited with 29th, was the 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. And Jared Friesen was also disqualified in the 33 for 30th. In the Sport Mod feature number 2, your winner was Jake Suckow. Second, the 8C of Logan Cumby. Third was Kobe Felt in the 00X. Tyler Nerud in the 5T was 4th. 5th was Wooly Kirk in the 86W. 6th, the 16A of Bruce Allen. Shane Paris in the 13C was 7th. 8th, the 7C Connor Barnes. David Schwartz in the 57S was 9th. Barnes was the final transfer to Saturday night. 10th was the K3 of Kyle Olson. Alex Felt in the 08 was 11th. Derek Mercury in the 33M was 12th. 13th, the 211 of Tim Eaton. 14th was Cam Reimers in 21C. Clay Erickson in the 96E was 15th. 16th, the 0LD of Brian Morris. Jason Bannister in the 51 was 17th. 18th was Charlie Stevens in the 181. Skylar Woods in the 32X was 19th. 20th, the 82T of Brett Thomas. Julie Keebler in the 96J was 21st. 22nd, Matthew Loft in the 9L. Robbie Rosicelli in the 0R was 23rd. 24th, the 2G Jeff Olson. The rest did not finishes. 25th, Brody Enner. The 23E. The 26th was the 16K of Kalen Lopez. 27th, the 7M of Ethan Killingsworth. Nicholas Profeta in the 20 was 28th. Shelby Alves in the 1S was 29th. And 30th, Doug McCullough in the 1 was 30th. Hobby Stocks had one feature. Picking up the win was the 49 from 30th was James Johnson. Second, Cody Prost in the 75C. Third, the 96P of Skylar Pruitt. Fourth, the 4W John Watson. Fifth, the 28T Tucker Richardson. Sixth, the 01 of Christian Cook. The T8 was seventh with Brandon Nilsson. And eighth and final transfer was Bradley Graham in the 8. Ninth was the 3Z of Zach Hemmingson. Andrew Burke in the 77W was 10th. Tristan Grape in the 14th was 11th. The 00 Cody Hubble was 12th. Joe Dorn in the 21X was 13th. 14th, Michael Kim in the 51. Tanner Jones in the 12T was 15th. 16th was the 79 junior Steve Bidding. Matt Wall in the 20W was 17th. 18th was the 8F of Aaron Fry. The rest did not finish this. 19th was the 27 of Malik Sampson. 20th, the 98Z of Zach Olmstead. Mitchell McNeil in the 2M was 21st. 22nd to 51V of Josh Van Cannon. Seth Butler in the 22B was 23rd. 24th was the 45 of Drew Barloff. Jim Bell in the 7BH was 25th. 26, 22, Mike Smith. Scott Weather in the 33W was 27th. 28th, Braden Gifford in the 22G. Chad Rigsby was 29th in the 53. And the 8 Triple X of Andy Hoffman was 30th. The late models had their big dance. Picking up the win was the 77J of Jeff Ike, his 8th time to win the event. Second was Cody Dampert in the 77D. Third was 40 of Joel Callahan. Fourth, Andy Nowinski in the 7. Joe Beal was 5th in 77. 6th, the 5M of Mike Fryer. 7th was Alex Banks in the 12B. 8th was J.D. Oranger in the 62. 9th, the 99D Daryl DeFrance. 10th, the 9 of Bobby Hansen. The 1M of Mike Gobin was 11th. Mike Piacelli in the 25P was 12th. 13th, 36 Drew Barker. 14th, the 60 Cole Osborne. J.J. Rodman was 15th. The wrestler did not finish his. 16th was the 15 Emma Shane DeMay. Greg Crone in the 20 was 17th. 18th, Evan Miller in 88. Blair Krause in the 8 was 19th. 20th, the 126 of Dean Abbey. 21st, the 83 of Jake Bridge. 22nd, the 35X of Chance Houston. 23rd, the 56T Cooper Telly. And 24th was the 21P of Adam Parmalee. Last night at Super Nationals results, starting with the Sport Mods, they have one feature event. Picking up the win was the 08 of Alex Fett. Second, the K3 of Kyle Olson. The 5150 of Josh Barnhart. The 07 to Corey Clements. Keats was fourth. Fifth, Danny Conselman was in the 4D. Sixth, the 180 of Ryan Mosier. Seventh, the 117X of Dylan Van Wyk. Eighth and final transfer was the 10K of Caden Besaw. Ninth was the 12D of Joe Dockel. 10th, the 25X of Alex Firling. Adam Stam in the 118 was 11th. 12th, the 18M of Mitchell Morris. The 62C of Cody Pro Tank in the 62C was 13th. 14th was Ryan King in the 57K. 15th was the 44W of Aaron Wiersma. Jacob Techney was in the 5J was 6th. 7th was Matt Swees in the 23M. It was 17th. 18th to 97 of Mark Sadaroff. Logan Fellows in the 43 LV. The wrestler did not finish his, starting with Logan Villos in the 43 LV was 19th. 20th to 00, Kyle Gerard. 21st was the 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. 22nd to 2020 of Brendan Albers. 23rd was the 1J of Kobe Langenberg. Wolf in the 68 was 24th. 25th to 10C of Cole Gildenwater. 26th was the 17A of Adam Baker. 27th was the 21C of Cam Reimers. Josh Apple in the 65J was 28th. 29th to disqualified was Ari Scouten in the 99 RE, and Adam Breck was disqualified in 30th in the 112. Hobby Stocks had two feature events. We'll start with feature number 1, where your winner was from 25th was the 22 Mike Smith. Second, Cody Williams in 77. 12M Matt McDonald was second. Calvin Dome in the 69 was fourth. Fifth, the 01F of Jeff Frank. Malik Sampson was sixth in the 27. Seventh was the 20 of Jeremy Dozier. And eighth and final transfer was the 1K of Tom Killen. Steph Jensen was in the 85 was 9th. Kobe Christensen, the 9C was 10th. 11th, the 79J of Steve Biding. Cody Hubble when the 00 was 12th. 13th, the 4C of Kurt Reed. 14th, the D7 of David Norquist. Jeremy Kinsley in the 82 was 15th. 16th, Dustin Goldbranson in the 6 was 16th. 17th, Jake Mashiki in the 4JX. 18th, the 34B of Brandon Schneiders. 19th was the 23J of Tate Harmson. The wrestler did not finish his. The 20th, the 00K of Kaylee Burson. Ron DeFee in the R20 was 21st. Pace Herrera in the 7-11 was 22nd. 23rd, Zach Henriksen in the 3Z was 24th, the 51 double X of Dustin Falloon. Jordan Alhears in the 23 was 25th. 26 was 87W David Wright. 27th, Michael Kim in the 51. And 28th, the 21 of Cody Warner. In feature number 2, your winner was Tristan Grape in the 14. Second, the 79 RC Riley Christensen. Third, the 13N of Jake Nielsen. Luke Phillips was fourth in the 33. Fifth, the 22W Wayne Gifford. Sixth, the 83X of Justin Fredrickson. Blake Lunenberg was in the 16X was 7th, and the 8th and final transfer, the 7B of Eric Stanton. 9th, the 27X of Jason Kroll. 10th, the 78B of Andrew Berg. Jason Wilkinson in the 52X was 11th. 12th, the 3A of Kyle Perezak. The 7BH of Jim Ball was 13th. 14th was the 27B of Tyler Ball. Mark Nilis in the 10N was 15th. Rusty Bates in the 84B was 16th. The wrestler did not finish his. Was 17th of Andrew Birkin 77W. Dan Van Pay in the 3 was 18th. 19th was the 11B of Solomon Bennett. Austin Lundquist in the 96 was 20th. 21st, the IB 25 of Shane Richardson. 22nd, the 33X of Carter Davis. Luke Ramsey in the 17 was 23rd. 24th, the 20V, the W, Matt Wall. Craig Collette in the 22X was 25th. 26th, Brendan Bombardo in the 51B was 26th. 27th, the 21X of Joe Dorn. And Chad Rigsby, the 53, was 28th. Sport Compacts had their big dance. Picking up the win was the 7 of Devin Jones. Second, the 12K, Kylie Richards. Third, Sean Leisure in the 6L. Fourth, the 99 of Christian Grady. Fifth, the 5 of Oliver Munson. Sixth, the 9 of Kobe Sabin. Zach Baumeister in the 24Z was 7th. 8th was Josh Barnes in the 13B. Mark Reilhus, the 9R, was 9th. 10th was the 01 of Greg Kroll. Jake Pazin when the 44 was 11th. 6th, 26 of Jenna Hodgman. Terry Bickford in the 63B was 13th. Branston Arnder in 77 was 14th. 15th, the 33K of David Kimball. 16th was the 8 of Randy Martin. 17th, the J316 of Brandon Newcomer. 18th was the 65 of Riley Pazin. Alex Thompson in the 16 was 19th. 20th, the 81H of Brandon Hartman. Colton Stewart is the 65C was 21st. 22nd was the 16W Dylan Whitley. The rest did not finish his. 23rd, the 51 of Jake Wadding. Chris Pittman in the 10 was 24th. 15th was Tyler Thompson in the 20 in the 15 was 25th. 26th, the 2H of James Herring. Racer Costello in the 24R was 27th. 28th, Mark Earl in the 3. Blake Driscoll in the 31D was 29th. And Tim Snoddenhorst in the 63 was 30th. In the Race of Champions for the Sport Mods, Jake Sacco was your winner. Spencer Galloway in the 14th. Second with 35, Spencer Galloway. Third, the 32 Axis Skylar Woods. Joseph Cooper in the 11 was 4th. 5th, the 151 of Tyler Bannister. 6th, the K3 of Kyle Olson. The 2020 of Brandon Abhers was 7th. 8th, the 7W of Carter Vandenberg. Willie Kirk in the 86W was 9th. 10th, the 01S of Hunter Smith. 11th was the 18M of Mitchell Morris. And 12th did not finish, the 37M of Derek Murphy. In the hobby stock Race of Champions, the 98Z of Zach Olmstead was your winner. Second, Andrew Burke in the 77W. Third, Cody Prost in 75C. Fourth, 13N, Dylan Nelson. Fifth, the 01F of Jeff Frank. Jaden Strandberg in the J3K was 6th. Mike Smith in the 22X was 7th. 8th, Skylar Pruitt in the 96C. 9th, the Teal 8 of Brandon Nilsson. Cody Williams in 77 was 10th. 11th was the 22S of Kyler Stanrun. And 12th and did not finish was the 78B of Andrew Berg. Today's schedule, search race starting at 2 p.m. Central, will be the Sunoco stock cars qualifying the inside row of 8. The Friesen Performance Modifieds qualifying the inside row to row 8. The Sunoco Hobby Stocks, the final 6 starters will qualify. The Friesen Performance Northern Sport Mods, the final 6 spots are on the line. And qualifying for the B&B Chassis Stock Car All-Star Invitational. That's all today, starting at 2 p.m. Central Time. This has been another edition of the Racing Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow to recap today's racing action and preview tomorrow's racing action for Day 4 of the Super Nationals.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.